Ragnarok, one of the most notorious and well-known arcs of all time, where there's everything from desert to a living lava rock. And I'm gonna spend 100 days in this epic land, but if that was not enough, I added 2 of the biggest mods known to Survivor. No! And oh lord, are these mods crazies. There are zombie dinosaurs, mythical creatures, and even giant turkeys that can shoot missiles. Did it just send missiles on me? And oh baby, am I gonna have some personal beef with these oversized chickens later. Day 1 and I was off to a gruesome start when I spawned in under a dinosaur that looked to be dead almost as long as my channel. I then did the basics of gathering some materials, making a pickaxe, and then getting followed around by level 476 compy. And what? So yeah, if you didn't know, things can be up to level 800 plus. And after discovering that compy on steroids, I found a roadkill. Oh yo, something's dead. I need to hide. This is like my only chance to get hide. So I made a hatchet and took advantage of the freest hide I'll ever get. What? Yeah, some things in this mod are quite scary. But after seeing that weird Rex, I found a normal level parasaur, so I thought I'd kill it for some more hide. Normal parasaur too, though. Well, that didn't work. Then day 2, I was feeling spiteful for that stupid parasaur that was a normal level, and I could not kill it somehow. So I resorted to preying on the weak, who was still a level 112. This copy's like restricted. No! Well, I guess that's karma. So, harvesting the dead glowtail and making some new drip, I found a new dead Sarko that which gave tons of hide. And then these stupid little zombie monkeys kept throwing their at me. And after escaping those monkeys, I discovered that you can passive tame trikes in even really high levels. So I set up some campfires to cook meat while passive taming a level 476 trike. And as the sun was setting, I tamed the beast. We've acquired the trike. And it also had a skin in its inventory that you could craft for 1 thatch, and it looked really cool. Well, that looks pretty cool. And let's just say, tame dinos in this mod are crazy. I guess so. What do I even level on this? It heals like instantly, bro. Yeah, the levels are crazy now. Day 3 and I woke up feeling ballsy. So I took my brand new overpowered trike to fight the Rex that killed me. Ow. Kinda getting bought. It can harvest stone. Guys, I don't think I'm killing this one. No, oh no. Oh no. Lord have mercy. Oh, what the? I can swim. Yo, this guy's, is this Bob Ross? It's a Bob Ross jerboa and I can feed it. What? Oh. It's so big. And after that interesting encounter with the new jerboa I tamed a Patchy that was weirdly just sitting next to a magmasaur. But then after fighting that Rex that was only level 28 and I got clapped by it, I kinda knew I needed a larger army, so I started a taming crusade. Well, after ending my mini taming crusade, I was back at the Rex. Is that a hippo? No way this hippo attacked me while I'm fighting a Rex. Here's the trilobite. We are definitely not winning this fight. No. A tree. And after another attempt at failing killing the Rex, I thought I should probably just work on a base and progressing. And a way to do that is to take to the skies on a Pteranodon. And you can passively tame the PTs the same way, but just with meat. The next day I tamed the PT and it actually came out to be level 1213. So I made my saddle and lift up. This was a very good way to do some exploring and see all the new dinos. And then I used it to steal from a beaver. What the? Well, I guess that's even more karma. So at the end of the day, I had to spend another 15 minutes just passive taming another pteranodon. And with my brand new bird, I went exploring on day 6. But after looking at my surroundings for a little while, I decided I needed to settle down and grind. So I made a forge, then a smithy, and then a metal pickaxe. And then 2 more forges. And then the art gods blessed me with an insane long neck. Day 7, and for some reason, I woke up and chose violence. I killed a glacial megalodon for no reason at all. But after the unnecessary violence, I picked a plateau for where I wanted to permanently live. So I packed up all my belongings and tames and set out for the journey to get up there. Day 8, and it was time to start construction on my new base area. There turned out to be a water vein, so I built some foundations around it because I knew it would be hard to get water up here. But the plateau was not all sunshines and rainbows. There was actually some pretty scary things up there. Are they just bullying that parasaur? Are they gonna come after me next?
12 seconds later.
Yep. Oh no, I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this. Okay, we can't even get close to them. What? How do I get away from this? Okay, we gotta aggro on them on this somehow. Oh, yeah. This is one of the broken trikes. Okay. Aggro on this. My trike, you need to get out of there, my guy. Okay. Good. Alright, now we just gotta run past. Oh, no! I got hit off the edge. No! And I warned you about these turkeys. I hate them. But now I have to get my stuff back. No, it doesn't. It just sends missiles. I nearly survived! No, it isn't. Alright. Nope, it saw me. Just hope it didn't get the bag. Okay, it didn't get the bag. It saw me again? Alright. Hey, yo. Oh! We got him. There's no way we just got him. Okay, I'm deuces. I hate these things. Well, now that I have literally nothing except some broken flak, I have to refarm everything. So I found a little cave area with a lot of metal and... So it's going good, right? We've got a good PT and now we're back on our feet? Well, not exactly. See, right after day 10, I was informed by a guy named Natural Causes, who's linked in the description, that the two mods I was using were not compatible. So I removed the Pugnation mod and was left with just Primal Fear. And this mod was supposed to add a lot more dinos now that Pugnation was gone. And it got rid of those stupid turkeys. But that means my new Pteranodon was gone as well, so I had to tame a new one, surrounded by tons of new OP creatures. So day 13, I found and knocked out a level 130 Pteranodon and then another level 145. Later, my level 130 Pteranodon tamed and I decided to fly around for a little bit while my other PT tamed. What the? Spirit Rex? Are you kidding me? Oh! No way. Well, if that wasn't great enough, my other PT that I knocked out somehow died. I then just spent the rest of the day trying to get my loot back to no excess because of the broken Rex that can summon thunder and lightning. Run by the thunder spinning Rex. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Day 14, and I spent a long time still trying to get my stuff back, but eventually I came to my senses and realized I'm not getting it back anytime soon. So I managed to get back to my base area, and I made some new stuff to go tame another Pteranodon, and at the end of the day, I parachuted back out to find a new one. Day 15, and I was tired of being on this beach, so I tamed the first bird I saw, which was level 95. And it took a long time to tame. I probably need to up the race, because it's only level 95. And by the time I finally got back to my base, it was almost night. That did not just spawn in my base. No! I cannot get sent back to those beaches anymore. So on day 16, I tamed 2 more Pteranodons so I can keep flying if one dies. And I also found these unicorns that kind of just fly in the air. And when I returned to base, I crafted a new awesome spyglass that lets you see the dino stats and what they need to tame. And at the end of the night, I started doing research on how to tame the different dinos.
Right. Welcome to the different way.
So from my understanding, you need their special kibble, which you get by adding crops and berries with their blood or eggs from dead dinos of their type. And you can also use more powerful tranks to knock them out, which will be needed since some dinos have millions of torpor. The next day, and things were starting to actually look up. I got my dead body back, which had my really good long neck in it. And after that, I knocked out a trike, which I didn't even bring back to my base, but I knocked it out because I needed berries and seeds for kibbles. And I also found out if you kill toxic dinos, they have a chance to drop some pretty decent loot. And when you harvest them, you get stuff to make their kibble and tame other ones of their kind. Idiot. Alright, now, do I get anything from this? 'Cause this is not... Oh. What the? They drop loot. And after that, I killed another toxic parasaur. Oh my god. This is the freest loot. And then next on the list is making a thing to craft the kibbles. And that was the Primal Smithy. And it was quite expensive compared to the normal smithy, so I had to go out and start hunting some resources for it. Day 18, and I gathered some extra crystal and wood, then I had the smithy. Then a random trike wandered next to my base, so I tamed it. And then I spent the night just getting scammed by a red drop. The next day, I wanted to start actually progressing now. And now that I understood how to make the new kibbles and narcotics to tame the broken dinos, I started farming resources for them. And for the first narcotic in line behind the normal narcotic, it was called a potent narcotic. And I just needed to add narcotic and tintoberry seeds, and it was 9 times stronger than just a normal narcotic. And after that, I needed some crops for kibbles. And 2 crops you can harvest by finding them in the wild is rock carrots and savor roots. But they're in the highlands, which is a very far flight from where I was. Yeah. Slave. Day 20, and I was immediately tasked with flying back to my base from the highlands, and it took over half the day just because how big Ragnarok is. But I would not let that big waste of time stop me, as when I arrived back, I made my first potent narcotics and its tranks. I then promptly killed an alpha parasaur for its alpha hide, and then a chunky pego, and lastly a low level alpha pteranodon. Oh, it had stuff. Oh, 4,000 durability, bro. The next day, I continued farming for my new potent tranks, and after making some more, I decided to test them out. Oh my god, this thing's crazy. Hey. I can't tame this. Okay, well. Yeah. Oh! Well, it was probably good I couldn't tame it because it would have died either way. I then just flew around looking for an Argentavis I could tame because I wanted to have a more permanent base location, and the Argy would help me transfer all my stuff really quickly. Because let's just say my crap shack was not cutting it anymore. But I was in luck because I found a high level Argy very quickly, and my new trank darts were insane. Easy. It may have also been my insane long neck because I made light work of a stego. And by the end of the day, the big pigeon was mine. Day 22 and I discovered alpha armor. So I used some of the alpha hide and blood I had to make it. Oh, is it gonna be bright red? That's disgusting. Yuck. And then next I went out on my RT so I could pump more weight into it. And while I was out, I saw an Elder Phoenix level 150. But then I got sneak attacked. Oh! I just crafted new armor, bro. What? This is, oh, you're a normie, bro. The Phoenix killed me. So the next day I got my stuff back and decided to shoot the Phoenix with a trank dart just out of spite for killing me. Oh my god, I hit it. I knocked it. Oh. Yeah, I did not really expect for it to knock out in one shot, but nevertheless I tamed the flaming bird and I decided to play around with it for a bit and see what it did. Oh, that spits fire. Wait. Oh yeah, this is what it was. And after having some fun with it, I decided to move into the Viking Bay Cave because it was protected from the outside dinos and has some decent space. And when I returned back to base, I named the Phoenix Fox from the Harry Potter series. Day 24 was a moving day. I packed up all my stuff into my Phoenix because it actually had a lot of good weight. But nevertheless, it took the whole day from placing foundations, boxes, and the slow flying. Day 25, and you remember the red trike I tamed? Yeah, me neither. Psych, I actually grabbed it and brought it into my base. Somehow it didn't die just standing out there. I then made a lot of forges, mortar and pestles, and 2 cryopods. Kinda lacking in the material apartment. Department. The next day I woke up and once again chose violence. I then got my Ankylo, which I just now realized I did not show taming, and I also got my old trike. I then farmed up some crop plots and pipes because I need more crops for future kibbles. And then by the end of the day, I placed all my crop plots and got the water hooked up to that, and I needed to make a toilet soon. Day 27 was a very productive day. I farmed the remaining resources needed for the toilet, committed mass genocide, made the toilet, had spicy diarrhea on the toilet, planted my crops with my fertilizer, and repaired my armor. The next day I went out to tame another RG because my old one died to a stupid saber tooth, but I get distracted quite a lot, especially when there's free loot from just killing things, and it's now my favorite pastime. Read them up. What the? But there's always a bigger fish, I swear. I finally get something that can kill other things, and then I just get obliterated by something else. But I managed to get my Phoenix and loot back without too much trouble, and then I just spent the rest of the day putting more fertilizer into my crops so I don't have to worry about them. Day 29 and my crops have actually started to produce some vegetables. I then flew around for basically the whole day just looking for another RG, but they were all either low level or a different type I just couldn't tame at the time. Now that I had crops growing, I needed other things for the kibbles, and the main thing was dino eggs. I needed any random normal dino eggs to make the toxic kibble, and I need the toxic kibble to tame the toxic creatures, and I need the toxic creatures to make the alpha kibble. Jeez, this This mod is so confusing. But nevertheless, I then tamed a dodo, and then I got obliterated by a demonic parasaur. Oh! And after that interruption, I tamed another dodo and forced them to make children. Day 31, and I tamed a female toxic turtle with the first custom kibble I had with the dodo egg I got the day prior. I then killed the local dino population because it's fun, and then I tamed another dodo. And then I made some more toxic kibble. And after that, I went out to make more cryopods because I need the mass tame dinos to make a lot of kibble to tame more dinos. And I only managed to make one cryopod before I needed more organic polymer, so I headed up to where the penguins spawn to kill them and get the organic polymer. What the? What? So yeah, I had to spend the beginning of day 32 just getting my stuff back, and I did not even have a bed in my base, so I could not respawn there. So when I did get my stuff back, I managed to place a bed, and then I fixed my armor. And it for being really strong armor, it is broken quite a lot. But after that, I found 2 more toxic turtles right outside my base, so I tamed them and made them make babies. And while I was waiting to use their eggs for other dinos' food, I found a yellow drop, and I made some more cryopods in it. Day 33, and I got a trash red drop. But after that, I got my toxic turtle eggs, and I had everything to make my first alpha kibbles. This is a toxic egg. What? So it turns out the eggs have to be unfertilized, so I added a mod that will passively collect eggs for me so I don't have to mess with it for too much longer. I then farmed some metal and then wood, and then I smelted all the metal and made my first fabricator on day 33. That's really sad. But I then made my first generator, and then I had to go mine more crystal to make a fridge. Day 34, and I placed a fridge. Yeah, let's just move on to day 35. I don't even know what happened here. Day 35, and hey, I got actual progress. Well, a bit. Do you remember that mod I was talking about earlier that would allow me to passively get dino eggs? Well, today I built the thing that let me passively get the dino eggs, and it was called a soul terminal. You put your dino eggs into these soul crystal thingies, then you put them into the soul terminal, and it collects the unfertilized eggs they would passively make. This would be a much needed thing if I wanted to have any chance of taming literally anything in this mod, since I need the dino below than the dino above. Okay, that didn't make sense. But after spending half the day trying to figure it out, I thought I got it working. So I went out and tamed more toxic female creatures so I could really mass produce kibble. Day 36, and it was time to pick up the 3 toxic creatures I knocked out and gave food to. That thing's gonna kill my carbo. And I'm gonna be... Yeah, as soon as I get done with these 100 days, I'm uninstalling this mod forever. I hate this game, but after that, I realized I have to put my dinos into the soul crystals thing and put them into the soul terminal to actually get their eggs. Oh! Oh! It worked! It worked! Yes! Let's go. And just like that, I had my first alpha kibble. And now I can go tame any alpha dino I want to. So I set out to tame either an alpha rex or an alpha griffin, because griffins would be very good for taming because you can shoot off their backs, or a rex just because it's an alpha rex. Like, why would you not want one? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I missed! Apex wreck. You're about to fall asleep. Wait. That's an Apex Rex! So if you don't understand what's going on here, I tried to knock out an Apex Rex. I can only tame an Alpha Rex. See the problem here? But now that I realize I cannot tame that Apex Rex, I want to go tame something I can tame. So it's time to go on another taming crusade. But finally on day 40, I found a dino worth taming. I was really just looking for alpha griffins at the time because you can shoot off their backs and it would make things very easy to tame in the future. But I could not pass up on this dino. It was just too cool. Level 170 rock drake. Wait, two 170s? That's... Wait, no, don't tell me they're both female. Both female. He knocked out in one shot. Yes! It's going down quick. We gotta get prime fast. Oh no, its food goes down so slowly. And with both of the drakes' food going down very slowly and their torpor dropping very fast, that meant one of two things. One, they would basically take forever to tame and I'd have to spam them with narcotics, or they would wake up too fast and I couldn't tame it. So I'm basically screwed, right? Well, no. So you see these things are called tame helpers that drastically drop your dino's food stat much quicker for a certain amount of time. And they make taming very much faster. And after taming both rock drakes, I continued on my search for an alpha griffin. Day 41 we do not talk about because I accomplished nothing and I died quite a few times. But oh, day 42 is way more exciting. First, my flaming Cheeto looking bird was nearly killed. What is that thing? Why am I on purple fire? What the? It's fast! Oh! You gotta spin faster, buddy. We're not gonna kill this. Come on, kill it. Just kill it. Yes! Let's go! We live to see another day! And then I was so bored of not finding an alpha griffin, I tamed an alpha oversized dimorphodon. Can I ride this? I can. Oh. It doesn't really do anything. It's kind of lame. But just as the day was coming to a close, I found one. There's an alpha griffin and it's fighting something. Oh, you think this will be easy now that I found one? Well, I wish it was, but this is Ark and everything here hates you. Oh no. Hey man, I might want to tame that. No. It was so close. Oh, no. Fly down, mate. Fly down. Don't go near the wife and what you would understand. Yes! Well, after that Wyvern camped my griffin for a while, I tamed it. I then went on a murdering spree and eventually made my way back to the base just as the day was over. The next day, I named both of my rock drakes and then I went back out to play with my new griffin some more. I was bullying an Omega Rex when I found the perfect Alpha Rex I could tame and start my boss fight line. Hello! So I promptly knocked it out and there was some dinos fighting pretty close, so I thought I would just extinguish their heartbeat pretty easily. I didn't think I'd hit the control. Well, all that time taming an alpha griffin was now down the drain. But that's fine because I still had a crazy Rex knocked out, so I flew back out to tame it on one of my old Pteranodons. Day 45 and I got the new Rex back to my base, which actually had some pretty crazy base stats. But I was still grieving the loss of my griffin, so what's the best thing to do when you miss something? Immediately replace it and forget the original one ever existed. So that's exactly what I did. I made some new taming gear and I found a level 90 alpha griffin not too far from my base. Oh, I hit it out of midair. Sweet, bro. Day 46, I made some more alpha kibble so I could actually tame my griffin. And then I just spent the rest of the day aimlessly flying around the map looking for a good alpha male Rex so I could begin breeding. Day 47 was pretty similar. I spent the first half of the day making more narcotics and then I found a level 130 alpha griffin. So obviously I tamed it and then I just kept looking for a Rex. And day 49, I also did nothing but look for an Alpha Rex. Since there's so many different variants of dinos, it's hard to find the ones that you actually want. Day 50 was looking like it was just gonna be another continuation of me finding nothing, but it wasn't. I found a level 145 male Rex. Let's go! That's perfect. And it was not very smart, so it was quite easy to knock out and then tame. Day 51 and life was good. I had a good Alpha Rex breeding pair and a good Alpha Griffin and— oh my god! But I guess it's fine. I have another, but it's a lot weaker. But I have to keep moving forward, and helping to bring my momentum up was a level 105 Alpha Lightning Wyvern right outside my base. So I knocked it out very easily on the back of my Griffin, and after taming it later in the day, I just found a normal Velo walking around, and I also tamed it. And neither of these tames really have any good use to me, but I just kinda wanted them. The next day, I continued with the taming theme when I found a level 130 Alpha RG. This bird would greatly help me to farm all the future resources I would ever need with its insane weight. And as soon as I found it, it was mine. I then leveled up my wyvern and found an otter swimming underneath my base. So obviously, I tamed him and named him Kipper. And I was not gonna let him die, just like my otter did on the island. There's so many of them. My otter! I still miss him. The next day, I brought out my inner farmer. I gathered wood for my forges to burn and then fiber. Why for the fiber? I don't even know. I cannot remember. Then I gathered metal for air conditioners I would need quite soon to start raising my Rex army. Day 54, I finished farming my metal and tried to evenly distribute it throughout all my forges. I then just made a chainsaw to discover that I had another chainsaw in one of my storage boxes that had over 600 damage in it. I then farmed some wood for new foundations in my base, but things are never that simple and easy in this mod. What the? Oh no. This is not good. I've got this flamey boy on me again. No, I'm gonna be so mad if I lose my RG here. Well, I said it wouldn't happen, but it did. My otter was once again dead. Maybe one day I'll have a full 100 days where my otter gets to see the end of it. And the next day was pretty rough with me not having an RG anymore. I had to get the wood into my base with my Griffin, and it was a very slow process. But after getting some of the wood in, I made a wooden platform where I would eventually make my hatching area. And after that, I went out to tame another RG because I really need something with good weight to farm with. But I did not find one. I found something better. A Fire Griffin level 140, and I just had enough stuff to make elemental kibble now. So obviously, I knocked it out. Day 56, and I tamed the flaming bird lion thing. And you already know I took it for a test fly. Oh my god. And after that mass murdering spree, I repaired my insane long neck, which I had been using to knock out literally everything. And it took a lot of metal since it was an ascendant long neck. I then connected some cables to the hatching area and placed a few air conditioners. And after that, I made a very good looking thatch wall to keep the dinos from falling into the water. The next day, I made even more air conditioners and began incubating my Alpha Rex eggs. I only had 3 at the time, but it was a good start. And after that, I mass murdered their locals. For their meat. Day 58, and I got vengeance for my RG and otter, and that stupid microcrafter that killed me so easily got one shot. Get one tap, son. But after that, I was feeling confident in my new Fire Griffin because it was doing around 30,000 damage a dive hit, and I thought I could take down a demonic thorny dragon. Oh, it's healing. That was such a good... Oh, that was such a good Griffin. But I guess it's all fine, even though the best dino I have tamed today just got one shot by an oversized lizard. But after that, I brought 3 new Rex babies into the world. I maybe was gonna force them to fight a boss, but I'm sure they won't care. What? That's such a big baby. Why is its tail so, like, freakishly long? And after that, I began farming some seeds, and I nearly got jumped by 2 Reapers. No way! There's 2! And following that nearly catastrophic experience, I just spent the rest of the night imprinting my baby Rexes so they would be even stronger for the boss. Day 59 and I was still mourning the loss of my fire griffin, and I wanted another one, but I needed more elemental kibble for that. And for the elemental kibble, I needed alpha unfertilized eggs. So I went out to tame a few more alpha dinos to get the elemental kibble faster. No. I literally just tamed that Rex and that Celestial Aloe spawn killed it, bro. As soon as it woke up, it died. Man, I love this mod. I just try and tame a dino to get its unfertilized eggs, and it gets instant killed as soon as it wakes up. Why did I put myself through this? Day 60, and finally I knew I needed to start collecting boss tributes soon if I wanted to kill the Manticore and Dragon this 100 days. So I had to fly out to the Southwest Isles to get silica pearls for scuba so I can get the underwater tributes I need for the boss. And that took the majority of the day, but I did manage to tame an Itchy, and I knocked out an Alpha Megalodon by the end of the day. The next day, I collected my scuba gear and new Megalodon when I flew out to the Tuso Trench on Ragnarok. But when I got out there, I realized I couldn't pull out my spyglass, and I kinda need to know what level the Tuso is to tame the Tuso. So I went to gather crystal to make a normal spyglass I could pull out underwater. I then gathered the crystal in the canes and went down to get wood and fiber to finish the spyglass. No! Yeah, after that, I just collected my gear and went back to base, crying. Well, after that, I regathered myself, mentally and my items. But I had to make my way back out to the ocean if I wanted to complete this challenge. And as you know, I have a mostly hate relationship for the ocean, considering how it lost me my island hardcore world. I'm still salty about that. But anyways, I feel like this ocean experience deserves its own montage story thing, because it's very interesting. Okay, there's actually a ton of squids. That one see me. Alpha level 1. I have to knock it out to tame it? How's that gonna happen? Not really. Oh my god. Forgot just how many there are. About a box of squid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're nothing, bro. Well, I don't even need a Tuso, bro. I can just get stuff on my Megalodon. I can't see now. This guy doesn't want to grab me. I don't have flippers on. Yeah, I do. Oh, I'm stamped. Because I just want it. It cannot be tamed right now! What do you mean it can't be tamed right now? No! What do you mean it can't be tamed right now? Well, day 63, I had to recover my stuff, so I had to find my wyvern. And then I spent a long time, but I eventually got my stuff back from the squid that killed me, and my Megalodon managed to kill the 2 squids on its own. The next day, I saw this cool light show thing. Oh god. Yeah, that was about it. Day 65 and I tamed yet another alpha griffin because they are so fun to have and they're so fast. But then I also found another decent level fire griffin. Come on, you already know I'm gonna tame it. Day 66 and I actually managed to knock the fire griffin out with relative ease, but once again, it's never that easy in this mod. There is this random tech stego that did not take very much damage to my alpha griffin, and it was set on killing my fire griffin. So I had to smack it and try to lead it away at the same time, but it was all for nothing as a random raptor just came up and killed my fire griffin. No! Oh my god. I hate life itself, bro. I hate this mod. And for the next few days, I did a lap with a whole Ragnarok map underwater killing Basilos and Megalodons for their blubber and teeth. Day 71 and I was out early farming berries, and then I eventually made some more trank darts. I made these darts because I spotted something I've never seen before, an ice griffin. It looked to be stuck in the water, but it was not drowning, so I just decided to knock it out and see if I could tame it before it drowned. I'm so smart. And after I tamed the ice griffin, I found a caustic griffin. I assumed it was a poison griffin and tried to tame it. Oh! Yeah, it does torp. I knocked out. Yeah, I guess I was right. Yeah. It's a poison griffin. The next day I get revenge on the cossack griffin by making him mine. And after that, one of those Ragnarok windstorms happened, and they literally do nothing but make your ears bleed. But I eventually did get the griffins back to base, and then I named them, and after that I started farming boss tributes. I began farming Sarker skins and the Titan Boa Venom in the swamp. Day 73 and I spent the whole day in the swamp just killing Titanic Boas and Sarkos. It took so long to get everything since once again there's so many different variants of dinos, and if they weren't normal they did not drop the tribute I needed. Day 74 was the day dedicated to Rexes. I leveled up my recent batch of Alpha Rexes and started incubating more. And while I was waiting on them to hatch, I went out and collected meat and alpha hide for their food and saddles. And at the very end of the day, I had more babies hatched and wanting to be raised. And for the next 3 days, I just flew around on my griffin collecting boss tributes. The morning of day 78 was still spent killing Spinos for their Spino sales, but after that I returned to base, and then later on I went for my first 2 artifacts. They were artifacts of the immune and artifact of the cunning, and they were both in this dark shadowy cave, but luckily I remembered where they both were from memory. Oh, easy. Know it from memory. Isn't the other one up here? Yeah, it is. Day 79, I collected the artifact of the brute in the redwoods and then flew back across the map to where the artifact of the strong was supposed to be. But it wasn't there, so I simply went back to base and made grappling hooks while I waited for it to spawn in. Day 80, I came back and the artifact of the strong was there, and then it was time to retrieve the next one inside the lava cave. Are you kidding me? That was not even worth it. And after that successful trip, I went to get another artifact that was in the ocean. Oh yes, I'm just sure this is gonna be so fun. Oh no. No. No, this is not good. This is so not good. Swim. You gotta swim, bro. You gotta swim. Oh. No way I just made it out of that. And another day, another artifact was needed, and I needed the artifact of the pack this time, and that just so happened to be guarded by the ice worm queen thing, and it's very cold in the cave where it lies, so I need fur. And for fur, I need pelt, and the only way to get pelt is to... Day 82, and I started out the day by making medical brews for the ice cave because it's really cold in there and I didn't know if just fur would be enough. And I also had some more Rex eggs incubating for the final boss. And after committing that crime, I killed some more dinos for the meat and hatched some more Rex eggs. Whoa, I never meant to find. Day 83, I once again fumbled the bag and I was AFK for the majority of the day on accident. And when I came back, my Rexes were almost fully grown, so I had to imprint them very quickly. And after that, I spent time killing alpha dinos for their hide. Day 84, I just spent the whole day organizing and feeding my Rexes. And the next 4 days, I collected boss tributes. All I ever need is more boss tributes. I never have enough. Well, day 89, and it's finally time to go fight the ice worm queen and make my way through the cave, which is guarded by weaker ice worms. I'm safe. Oh! I can't throw out here? Oh no, I can't. My bad. Man. Come here. Oh, this is easy. That was easy. Day 98 began my day by massacring the local Megalania population for their toxin, and then I just spent the rest of the day in the canyons killing more Spinos for their sales. The next day I had some struggles getting a Spino sale from a Spino that I killed. Oh my god, I'm lucky I've got those reactions. I'm gonna knock myself out again. Oh my. But eventually I got its sale, and after that I prepared to go into the puzzle cave to get my last 3 artifacts. And for that I needed a shotgun, so I gathered some poly, but then I realized I had already crafted a good double barrel, so I just decided to use that instead. Day 92, and did I spend the whole day making gunpowder and mortar and pestles? Yes, I did. Do I regret it? Very much. And the whole of day 93 I spent in the puzzle cave, and it went a little something like this. Ooh. Finally. What the? What? I'm stuck in the wall. What is this? Oh no, it dropped snakes on me. What the? Just bullied me. Oh, I can fly in here. Day 94, I made my way back to my base and then crowded all my Rexes and started throwing them out at the ob. And for the next 4 days leading up to day 99, I just leveled my Rexes and healed them with the snow owl I tamed. But finally, it's a time you've all been waiting for. The time to take down the Ragnarok bosses or die and lose everything. Alright, so as you can see, it is day 99. Now hopefully, I should emerge on day 100. Get 'em, boys! This is so lame. Oh, that was close. Get him. Get him, get him. I'm getting stuck on a rock. These Rexes are too fast. Move! Wait, did I already kill them? No, I didn't. Oh, it's getting melted. Come on, get it here. No. Oh, dragons here. And golems. Oh, we got the manticore. Oh, we're shredding it. I don't. This is not time for an engram. That's a lot of element.